and how are you today? And welcome to Hackers Misadventures in Scale Modeling. Today we're going to do a review of the Hobbycraft 1/32 scale Fokker D1. Now, this is another, like the Fokker, the Battle Axe Fokker I just reviewed. This is a very simplistic kit. I know for a fact there's probably no separate interior for this. Now, I know for a fact that the Dr.1 version has a separate interior. I plan to get that and build both these. Now you're saying, well, why don't you get the Meng version? It's a much superior kit. Well, you know, I got to build what I have, and money's tight because the way things are right now. So let's stick to what we have. I can probably pick up a Rodin kit a lot cheaper than I can get the Meng kit, unless somebody sends me one. I don't see that ever happening. Anyways, let's have a look. Comes in a nice bag and a nice set of decal sheets. Now, according to, hang on, let's take this out of the box and open it up. Now, according to this, we have all these versions of the triplane. Now, of course, we have the Red Baron's plane. And that's the one I want to do, but not exactly. Like he had several different versions of this plane, and I want to do one that's got the red but has this camouflage on the side of it. Now I don't know if it had it on the top, but I doubt it. But I have this camouflage on the sides of it with some red. But a little more research on that one, and there's probably decals for that. But anyways, we got a decal sheet here. It doesn't say who it was printed by. It just says Hobbycraft Canada. Now, it feels very flat, and you can see it's very flat. I think, unlike the Battle Axe decal sheet that was ruined, I think I could still use this one because it's a fairly newer model. Let's see, is there a date on this thing? Made in China, of course. Anyways, I have no idea. I'll have to look up to see when this boxing was made. That doesn't say when it was made, but I think this is one of the later boxings that they had just before Hobbycraft got out of the model kit business and decided to stick to strictly distributing. Anyways, here we go. Now, the instruction sheet shows me that it has separate parts for the interior, but I don't like it because it doesn't have all the tubing, and I like having all the tubing. So that means I would be having to again scratch build the interior, which is fine. I love doing that stuff. Yes, I know, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm demented when it comes to this stuff. I'm just a scratch building whore. Anyways, as you can see, it's a pretty well straightforward, easy kit. But, you know, it is a World War I aircraft, so you wouldn't get much detail to start with. You get two different as you can see, you get two different tail planes. The wings go together. You get two different You get two different styles of ailerons, but basically the kit, and you get the engine. I've built the Hobbycraft engines. They're not bad, a little wiring and that, and they look good. And you don't see much once you get the cowling on, but if you do it right, it does look rather sharp. And you got machine guns, which I don't know if there's an aftermarket replacement part for that one or not. I'll have to see. But it, it goes together fairly decently. You get, once you get the cowling on, you see very little of the engine. I tried to do up the engine so that if you do look, you can see that, yeah, you got all the spark plug wires and that. Yeah. And the beauty about Fokkers are, because of the way the structure, the aircraft was structured, there's very little rigging. The same as the Fokker over there, very little rigging, because Fokker had started to master how to make wings strong enough that you didn't need bracing wires. Okay, let's see what we got here. Come on. Let's try not to cut too hard. I didn't want to go through all the way through the package. I want to put this stuff back in. Come on, open up the turkey. Okay, let's see what we got here. Always like to check the wings. Now you see the rib detail is a little too prominent. It would need to be sanded down a little bit on this. Like the underneath is fine, but it needs to be sanded down too, but it's just too prominent. That's not how it's supposed to look. See, this isn't too bad back here, but still. The fuselage is smooth. It's not bad. Of course, there's very little interior in there. If you can see, if I shine it the right way, you can see the inside where there's this triangle of wood. There should be wooden braces on there, and there's not. That will have to be addressed. The other part is there's ejection pins right there. You would have to sand those out because you would see these. I'm pretty sure you would see these inside the cockpit. No ejection marks on the back part. You would have to put a piece of paintless cloth or linen, because most of these backings were linen. I can double check, but I'm pretty sure it is supposed to be linen. The cowling's nice. It's not bad. And this part, you see this is, there's ribbing detail in this, and you could barely feel it. That's the way it should have been on there, but they didn't go the extra mile making sure it's right. But these are early. I forget when this kit was built. Now you see, this is a problem. I just found this when you put parts in a bag together, this is what happens. I may not be able to use the engine unless I can get another part. This is the seat, which isn't bad. I can live with that seat. I think pretty sure they were molded plywood anyways, but I'm gonna have to find a little baggie for that now. I wonder if the other parts are still here. Let me check the instruction sheet here. Sometimes they give you the parts layout. No, not on here. I like it when they give you parts layout, and then you can look and say, oh, I know what that part is. It's off of this tree. See, there's the engine. It's two-sided. It's got the air cooling fins and stuff. It's not bad. Once you dry brush it and that, and oil it up and all that, it'll look fine. It's just disappointing that this part is all broke. That's the disappointing part. It got the parts are inside the bag, but trying to fix that would be even with super glue, it's damn near impossible. There, it came out of this spot right here. You see the parts are still on there? It's a damn shame. But got a nice set of machine guns. A little bit of I like using Gunsy's metallic burnt metal, because you can paint it on and then you can buff it and you can make it look like a gunmetal. It's a lot better than gunmetal paint. But there's your control column. And these are the parts for your fuselage. Like I said, I don't like it. It's not... I'd rather have it the full metal framing in there. But still, not bad. You got the... I'm pretty sure that's where the ammo is. Let's check. Let's check to see. See, it doesn't really tell you that. It tells you the seat goes in. It tells you this, tells you that, but it doesn't. Oh, maybe it does. Oh, I know what that is. See, this is what happens when you have to look at. See, it is the. You see, it is the ammo, so that's good. It saves me trying to scratch build it. I still don't like the interior, because I can do better. But anyways, and you get two different propellers, depends on aircraft. So yeah, well, it's a nice kit, but like you see, even there's no. They've molded the tail like it's plywood. The tail wasn't plywood. It was small. It was thin metal tubing that you would see it. Seeing the shot, you would see some of it sticking out of the fabric. I'm pretty sure it's not a solid piece of wood. Because if I've seen my stuff, I'm pretty sure. If I go back through my stuff, I'm pretty sure that it will show it being a small has small metal framing with fabric covered. Anyways, first time I've had a look at this kit. I've been saving it to do a review, and that is the Hobbycraft 1/32 scale Fokker DR1 triplane. And I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you for watching. And remember, every model is an adventure, so every build is an adventure, so go make it awesome. And remember to support me on my locals and Rumble page, and eventually I'm going to try to get a YouTube page, but they make it difficult to figure out, but hey, that's me. Anyways, thank you and have a good day.